3 years ago, Magic Johnson and the Los Angeles Lakers began their championship era. 2 years later, the Lakers beat Philadelphia for their second title in 3 years. But last year, the 76ers repaid the debt. Tonight, Pat Riley and the Lakers hope to get back to the championship series. The 76ers are gone. Standing between the Lakers and an NBA championship series are the Phoenix Suns. The Suns trail this Western Conference final 3 victories to 1. But they take heart from a bit of history. A year ago, the Lakers could not close out the San Antonio Spurs in a 5th game. Tonight, Phoenix hopes to duplicate that feat, beat the Lakers and take the series back home. With the gentle waves of the Pacific lapping nearby, our stage is set. It's the Lakers and the Suns with the NBA Championship Series at stake. The matchups tonight for this 5th game of the Western Conference Final. Our new position called point forward because of Magic Johnson, who defensively moves up front and, of course, controls the ball for the Lakers. At the power forward, Lucas and Rambis watch the pushing and shoving early between those two. At the center, Abdul-Jabbar and Edwards. Can Edwards stay in this game and not get in foul trouble against Kareem? At the guards, Davis. Will the Lakers again force him to control the basketball and take away that shooting game? At the other guard, McGee and Macy. Can Macy hold his own against the withering pressure that they will turn loose? Earl Strom and Paul Mahalik will work the game, and Hugh Hollins is the alternate. If you are a Phoenix Sun fan, you've had run-ins with Strom in the past. However, when you're on the road, he's an official you dearly love to have. Earl is not intimidated by the home crowd. The Lakers control the tap. Magic hands off to Cooper. And the Boston Celtics right now are sitting and waiting. Larry Bird and an appointment in the NBA Championship Series. And down away from the ball, a little illegal defense early.
Illegal defense, warning!
Well, that's getting illegal defense very early in the game. And the second one will cause for a shot to be taken on a technical foul.
Cooper will throw it inbounds for the Lakers now. They work deep out of the corner, and here's Magic. They're going to double team Kareem as much as possible. Offensive foul. Kareem swung his arm around, and Strom picks up #1 on the big fella as he comes back down the floor. And here's the Laker pressure right away. It is Nance helping out, coming across the timeline now for the Suns. McGee will take Mason, and there's the stack, Kevin, down low underneath. Davis pops out from it. Wheels back to Mason. The Lakers were confused.
Exactly. A good strategy by John McLeod. Try to negate the quickness and the speed of the Lakers.
Now it is up to the Sun pressure. Can they keep it up at the defensive end against the Lakers? Here's Kareem into the middle with that jump hook. Off, controlled by Edwards. Quickly to Davis. He's got Nance ahead of him for an easy layup.
That's a great start for Phoenix, Brent, because they could not afford to get down big early.
Magic outside. 4-2. The Lakers are on the board. Pressure from Cooper at the ball. Macy with a screen, and quickly Davis has got it across. Lucas outside. Magic again outside. This time missing. Lucas rebounds.
Come on, James. Get out, James.
Macy across the timeline into the attack area. And the Suns are perfect from the field here so far. They break to an 8-2 lead. Riley is up now alongside that Laker bench. This is not what he wanted. This is what San Antonio did last year in the 5th game.
Walter Davis got caught for holding Cooper. Very good start from Phoenix, Brent. It seems every time the Lakers get in trouble, they'll go down to Kareem. Pat Riley will probably call a play for Kareem.
Magic gets down into the paint. He's fouled by Edwards. He'll come to the free throw line.
Here's Magic on a drive. He had taken 2 outside shots. That's 3 straight shots from Magic. Very unusual. Usually he's looking to get his teammates off early. I'm very surprised that he's taken 3 shots so early in the game. For the first 2 minutes, I don't think I remember him seeing him take that many shots.
Pressure in the backcourt by Los Angeles. And they'll go to the trap when they get the opportunity. Lucas dribbles the ball up. This is Edwards. Almost forced back in by Nance. Came up with an awesome left hand that time. Lucas back on Cooper. Holds up and doesn't foul. McGee deep in the corner. And the whistle has sounded. He was out of bounds. McGee has turned it over. It'll be the Suns' ball.
Outside, James. Outside.
Davis dribbling up on Cooper.
Take it in to James.
Davis. Oh, they are breaking impressively here. I must tell you that the Suns have scrimmaged in each of the last 2 days. Not today, but for the 2 prior days. That is highly unusual for an NBA team at this point in the playoffs. They take ankles and win at it. On the pass into Kareem, there's a foul.
That's the great outlet for the Lakers. Go into Kareem, get Edwards in foul trouble early. When Adams comes in the game, his replacement, he's much smaller at 6'9", 6'10".
So he's got 2 right away, Kevin, and that could indeed hurt the Suns. He's been in foul trouble in each of the last 2.
3 seconds.
3-second violation, and again it'll go over almost every turnover imaginable against the Lakers here early in this 5th game. Nance moving the ball to Edwards as he came up. Jump ball. Magic tied him up. Control by Kareem off the tap. Wants it down to McGee. Macy is back on defense. McGee rebounds his own miss. Back to Magic. Kareem will come back into your picture, and it'll be 5-on-5. I think Kareem wanted to play guard and send Magic into the pivot that trip.
Back up, James. Back up, James.
That's McLeod yelling defensive. What they are doing here is giving the Laker that outside shot. Try to surround Kareem. If possible, not have the inside power beat them. If they're going to hit the 15-foot, 20-foot jump shots, let them go ahead and rip away. Lucas has it blocked by Rambis, gets it back. Macy wanted the baseline. Magic cut him off, so he takes it back out. Goes down to 5 at the shot clock as Edwards comes up and hits the jump shot.
One thing Phoenix has done, Brent, they've spread the floor out. A good strategy and try to negate the quickness. That's a good move by John McLeod.
And as a result, they have built an early lead. So critical in this game for them. A turnaround by Kareem, moving the other way.
John McLeod said he's tired of seeing Kareem make that shot. He's felt he's played like him every night.
That's it.
McGee wants Macy to come that way, and he did. And they get the field goal underneath. On the assist by Macy, it was Nance. Johnson again outside. He's off the mark. Macy rebounding.
Go with it. Come on now, go through. One of you go through.
Here's Edwards. The Phoenix benches into this game. John McLeod, John Wetzel, Al Bianchi. Kareem swinging up the hook. Foul is called. Edwards and Macy were working against him, and that goes against Macy.
The best way to stop the Laker fast break, Brent, is to make these shots on the offensive end. And Phoenix is shooting the ball so well, that'll keep the other team from pushing the ball up the floor. And then when they come down, the Lakers offensively, half-court game usually goes into Kareem.
If the Lakers would win this series, either tonight or Friday night, then our championship series on CBS would begin Sunday in the Boston Garden at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All the championship games will be seen live right here on CBS. And of course, if the Suns win tonight, we'll bring you game 6 of this series from Phoenix Friday night, 11:30 Eastern Time. And then a game 7 we'd have on Sunday afternoon. So all the action the rest of the way is coming exclusively on CBS. This is Mason going to Lucas. No rebound when you're shooting like that, Coach.
Great shoot.
This is the way the Lakers blazed away on Sunday, and Phoenix. McGee gets open underneath. Phoenix ball. But you work and you struggle against the Lakers, And then you look over there, and Pat Riley is ready to send in the goal wave at you. And that has to be very much on the mind of John McLeod as we've got a timeout. Not only must Phoenix win here tonight in the Forum, they must close out with 3 victories in a row to capture this. And here are the only 4 teams in NBA history to come back when they trailed 3-1. The last time was in 1981 when the Celtics rallied against the Philadelphia 76ers. That one was in the Eastern Final. So the mountain is a tough, high one indeed for the Phoenix Suns. Macy coming to the ball, and he was fouled by McGee.
First personal, first team foul.
Davis will inbound it again. Goes to Nance. And if you haven't seen him, you're going to watch a marvelous athlete, number 22. Speaking of that, here's number 6, Walter Davis. Not so bad himself. Got his man in the air and went with a shot and drew the foul on Cooper. Great play by Davis.
That's a great individual play by Davis. Phoenix spread the floor. This time they put all 4 men on the baseline. And they let Walter Davis go 1-on-1 against a great defensive player in Cooper. He's got a chance for a 3-point play. Phoenix has taken 12 shots. Brent made 10. That's some start. Fantastic start.
6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the opening period. This the 5th game of the Western Conference Final. There's the shot they're going to give McGee. James Worthy soon to check in as Pat Riley moves to the goal wave here in the opening period.
Pop. Go the other way, Walt.
Lucas. They are shooting with confidence. They're taking good shots.
They really have taken a little bit away from LA's game. Let's see what the bench does for LA when they come in.
McGee missing that time. Magic was underneath trying to rebound as Worthy checks in. Here's our first sub. McGee goes out. And of course that means that Cooper works in the backcourt with Magic. Worthy, Rambis, and Abdul-Jabbar up front. Kareem, without his goggles, hit that hook shot. Highly unusual for him to be playing without those goggles. Something might have happened. One of the lenses might have clouded up. We'll check it. The steal by Worthy. He contributes immediately. He's awesome on the break. Showing you why he was a #1 pick out of North Carolina. Edwards. The battle underneath is won by Kareem. Looking outlet to Cooper. Goes to Johnson in the middle. Back to Cooper. A 3-pointer on its way is off. Rebound by Nance. He's got Davis, but Kareem is back. Davis waits for help. It's Lucas to the middle. He looked Cooper off and rolled in for an easy 2.
They go down to Kareem.
Triple team. Magic gets open.
Kareem has so many dimensions. Great scorer, block shots, and also a fine passer.
Macy cut off. Here is Lucas. A little bit too much rotation. They press the ball, trying to deny the Laker fast break. But Kareem was at the other end. They had 3 men at the ball, so the Lakers came back here and outgunned them, and now the Lakers have gone on a roll. Kareem's goggles are being repaired on the bench. James Worthy has made the big difference. .426 to go opening period. Phoenix leading the Lakers, but Los Angeles has gone on a roll. And Kevin, Pat Riley wants to get Byron Scott into this lineup right now. Why would he bring him in?
He wants Scott in the game and also try to get McAdoo in the game while Kareem's in the game, because they're the best outside shooters that the Lakers have. It's tough to double team and drop off a Scott or a McAdoo. And you also got to talk about Magic Johnson, Brent. He started the game defending against Nance, a big forward or a 6'10" player. Now he's playing a lead guard in Macy. What a versatile player.
The goggles have been repaired. Kareem has them back on. And speaking of versatility, Magic Johnson forced that great turnover on Edwards. Slipped around him on the blind side and got a hand on the ball. Scott will wear #4. Here's Macy to double team. So Worthy has a shot rejected by Nance. And there's Byron Scott in the corner. Shot clock is now down at 6 seconds. Here's Kareem sending it back to Scott in his first outside shot. Right in the hands of Kareem. Rolls the hook. Lakers close to within a point. And McAdoo will be checking in, Kevin. They'll have the outside shooters there. Now the strap has been repaired, as I told you. Edwards rising up with that jump shot. Magic losing it as he came in. Thought he was fouled. Macy to the attack. Slips the pass to Nance. Nance comes through.
Real nice pass by Kyle Macy. Be interesting to see if John McLeod will substitute for Macy or Davis, like he told us. He's staying a little longer than we expected.
You get caught up in a game. You're
Exactly
going
right.
well. You change that strategy that you've thought about all day. That's an easy 2 points. Just a drop off from Kareem to Magic.
That's too easy. If you're going to double team Kareem, someone from the weak side has to take the cutter. That's an easy basket. That's a layup by Magic. He'll never miss that shot.
Davis dumps into Lucas, faces up and sends it back to Davis, and they move the ball now quickly. On the turnover, a 3-second violation. McAdoo. Alvin Adams has checked in, and Cooper will not make it right now, but he will be in soon. So 3 members of Riley's talented bench are on the floor for Los Angeles. Kareem rolls the hook. Short. Snap down Lucas. 2:20 here to go. Opening period in the fourth. Macy has dished out 6 assists. Goes to Adams outside. The voice of McLeod. Inside to Nance. No basket. Fouled before he took his shot. And that is number 2 on Abdul-Jabbar.
John McLeod is saying take your time. He's trying to slow the tempo of the game down a little bit. Just like he told us when the second group of LA comes in the game, try to use up a little clock before you take some shots. That's too quick by Adams right there.
There, and he was short on the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Jamal Wilkes in, and Abdul-Jabbar will take a break. So it'll be McAdoo, Worthy, and Wilkes up front, with Scott and Cooper in the backcourt. And Foster is out there along with Davis. Hit by Walter out of bounds. Nance and Lucas staying in, so again Walter Davis is being forced to play a lot of minutes here in the opening period. To McAdoo. Got Adams in the air. Took the shot after he come down. Threw the foul on Alvin, and Adams can't believe it.
This is a very interesting group that LA has on the floor. Their entire second string. I don't think it's as effective when Magic is not in the game. I think he really makes them run much better. Let's see how it works. Pat usually keeps Magic and just brings it forward a second group with Magic.
Now, with this group on the floor, John McLeod's strategy is to take his time as much as he possibly can, bring the shot clock down, and not hurry. Try to change the tempo a little bit. Nance. He just wants to go right at it, didn't he? McAdoo off to Cooper. Here's Wilkes. He has not had his shooting touch yet. He's off again. McAdoo strong offensive rebound. Quickly to Nance. He's got a layup. Through the foul from McAdoo. A chance for a three-pointer.
Brent, that basket right there could hurt them. If Phoenix gets caught up in a game like that against the team that the Lakers have on the floor, particularly if Magic comes back and they make a quick substitution, like the baskets like that, sometimes it's going to be a three-point play maybe, but it can end up hurting you because you don't want to get in a pace like that with the Lakers, particularly with this group on the floor.
And that is something that I'm sure the Boston Celtics are thinking about right now. Larry Bird tonight had 21 points. They had 6 players hit double figures. Their 5 starters, and of course the great McHale. Now the Lakers wind the shot clock down to 5. McAdoo. Tied at 31 with 48 seconds to go here in the opening period.
Get a hand up on him.
Davis spinning inside. And again, the Suns don't take enough time. And here comes Scott. To Cooper. Missing the layup. Suns ball. Nance and Lucas have gone all the way so far, as is Walter Davis. To Maurice.
Maurice Lucas.
Last shot time. And then, of course, it'll be the critical period as far as the Suns are concerned. They have been devastated in the second period of this series so far. Cooper bringing it down.
Look for McAdoo.
Cooper went right at it. Nance will have to hurry. Off now to Foster. Quick pass. They will not get off a shot. The end of the first period with the Suns leading the Lakers 33-31. We'll return to the Forum after these messages from your local station. Second period about to start in the Forum, and of course the NBA World Championship Series about to start here on CBS. You'll see all the games broadcast live. If the Lakers win this tonight or on Friday night in Phoenix, we'll start that championship series Sunday afternoon in the Boston Garden, 1 p.m. Eastern time between the Celtics and the Lakers. Of course, if we go to 7, that would be back here in the Forum, Phoenix and the Lakers, and we'll bring you that live on Sunday afternoon. So we start the critical period, Kevin, as far as the Suns are concerned.
The Lakers have outscored the Suns by 45 points in the series so far in the second period. Better than 10 a game.
Before Adams shot, there was a foul. It's against Wilkes, his first.
One thing John McLeod has done, he's inserted Westfall with Macy, but he's kept Nance and Lucas in the game against the second group of LA.
Cloud wants the ball brought around. There it is. Lucas ships it in now to Adams, who goes to the glass.
That's a mismatch. Adams over Wilkes.
Paul Westfall taking Cooper. Macy has Scott this trip. Nance is out on Wilkes. Lucas lets Worthy shoot it outside. And Lucas backed into McAdoo and fouled him.
Number 20, Maurice Lucas.
And that's his first. Wilkes ships it to Cooper.
Kyle, be ready!
Scott comes up outside on Kyle. Rebound Nance. Quickly to Macy in the middle. A beautiful pass by Nance. And what a block by Cooper.
Cooper had that wired all the way. He was going to block that shot from half court in.
Now from the corners, Macy. Three-pointer, in and out. Won't stay down. Adams has got it back. Rejected and fouled by McAdoo.
Here's Macy. Cooper had him measured all the way. Knew he was going to block it. Very good call. No goaltending. The ball was on the way up.
Shows you the difference in speed. Lakers may be the quickest team in the NBA. Cooper was measuring him all the way down the floor, not trying to outrun him early, just waiting to come in from the side and see if he had a chance to block it. You know, Kevin, if there's a difference between you old-timers, you and the Big O and Jerry West, it's the overall quickness that I see in the NBA today. Speed galore.
Right down the line. There's so many quick players on each club. Maybe we had 1 or 2 in the old days, but now there's 7 or 8 on each team.
You guys could shoot and drink all the beer. Here comes Scott. Left-handed, missed it. Adams, and he is fouled. Scott reaching up into him, somewhat out of frustration, got caught up in it. That's the first against Byron, the young man out of Arizona State. He represents Norm Nixon with this team. A very unpopular trade at the time that it was made. Now the folks here in the Los Angeles area, well, they're warming up to Byron Scott. He's played well so far in the playoffs. Macy brings it down on him now.
Turn it.
Adams is open. Cooper slipped. Adams keeps going and gets the field goal.
There's no one on the floor that can guard Adams right now for LA. That's why Magic will probably get back in the game.
Cooper comes to the corner. And just as you say that, Kevin, Pat Riley turns to Magic and ships him in. Outside, they give Jamal that shot again. Back to Westfall. The Suns with an 8-point lead in the second period. Nance moves to the glass. And Riley will have to change the team he has on the floor. He'll call a timeout as soon as they get across that midcourt line. There they are. They trail by 10, and now he'll bring them over to a huddle. He's going to have to change the makeup of the lineup he has, and Magic Johnson will be back in the Laker lineup when you return to the Forum here on CBS in just a moment. As John McLeod continues to coach, let me remind you that at the conclusion of the game, Kevin and I will select the Miller High Life Most Valuable Player, and in conjunction with the award, Miller will present a check for $1,000 to the Special Olympics in that player's name. So far here in the second period, the Lakers have not scored a point. The Suns have scored 10 unanswered points if we go back to the last field goal of the first period, and they have built a 10-point lead. And there is Magic, who has returned to action. Ships it into Worthy, who gets in low, and that's their first field goal. And it didn't take Magic long, did it?
He's such a great player.
Got him on the board. Broke the schneid. Macy attacks. Now it's Westfall to Adams, who's left outside. Worthy came at him. It's short. Snapped down by McAdoo. Now it's Magic running the floor. Up to Worthy. Worthy dishes Cooper back to Magic, who comes inside left hand. What a difference he makes. Off now to Westfall. Magic's back on defense. Won't give the Suns an easy one. Nance coming through. He's fouled. Worthy hit him.
No basket. Foul number 42, James Worthy.
Here's Nance making contact. Don't worry about making the basket. Make contact. Try to make a three-point play. You go to the line for 2 shots. On the other end, Brent Magic Johnson has to be on the floor with this group to make it as effective as it can be, because he's such a great passer.
That was your observation earlier, and it is certainly proved correct here tonight, Kevin. Nance, 11 points already.
Nance and Lucas have played the whole way so far. John McLeod, obviously it's such a big game. Let him rest. Let him rest later on.
Cooper ships it into Worthy. Double team, rises up, misses, snaps it back down, and he's coming again. And that time he drew the foul. Adams was one of the players coming up, and he fouled him.
Foul number 33, Alvin Adams.
And for Adams, that's his second personal foul.
The Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar replacing Jamal Wilkes.
Now Abdul-Jabbar returns, and Wilkes is out. Wilkes has not regained it yet, has he, Kevin?
He hasn't got it back, particularly his shooting touch. He's only able to go 5 or 6 minutes. And he's really not the same player he was before he got ill. This is the lineup right now that Phoenix has to be careful with. Because LA's got Kareem, Magic back in the game with McAdoo, Worthy, and Cooper. And they have basically their second group all but Nance in the game.
And Walter Davis is taking a break. Charles Pittman, who has played well in this series, he was up front there. He let Adams pull down the rebound. Look at the difference in the forward scoring. That's because of Nance and Lucas. They've been extremely effective here so far.
That's it.
There's Adams. Missed. Kareem off to Magic. Magic pressing the ball down. Goes to Worthy. Worthy rises up on Westfall. Magic trying to come in behind Mason. Has Magic made a difference in the rhythm of this game? Macy outside. Short. Now it's Cooper. Here's the man. Bumping inside. He'll go to McAdoo. He saw him over there. All along, he knew what he wanted to do.
Magic just picks out the right play every single time. There was a couple of other Lakers open at that time. Pick out the great shooter in McAdoo.
Now we've got a timeout. 8 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Reminder, of course, at halftime, Pat O'Brien will have highlights of the Boston Celtics wrapping up that Eastern Conference Championship over the Milwaukee Bucks. What a team they've put together in Boston. Swept away in 4. They come back and eliminate the Bucks in 5, and now they go to the championship series. This is a big day for news around the NBA, wasn't it? They had the coin toss. Portland lost it. Houston wins it. Now it's Akeem Olajuwon going to team up with Ralph Sampson. What a front line that'll be, Kevin.
And McRae, that's a young front line that will be good for 10 years. And
what will the Chicago Bulls do with that third pick?
Well, it depends on what Portland does. If Portland takes Billy, I guess we're looking at a great play in Jordan.
You're really unhappy to have Michael Jordan fall into your lap, aren't you? Huh?
Well, I don't know. Portland might take him.
Michael Jordan will have one of the biggest followings of any NBA player in the history of Chicago, I predict. He got a great future ahead of him. Here comes Edwards, coming up now at the line. And of course, you will play Michael Jordan, won't you, Kevin? Magic out of the attack now for the Lakers. 45-39. Here's McAdoo. Jumper outside. Snapped down by Edwards, and Westfall ships a pass to Nance. The Suns are crisp tonight. Their passing has been good. They've taken good shots. They've worked hard.
Two-man game. Magic and Kareem.
Oh, Kareem picked off Westfall, and that's going to be a foul. Let's see. And it's going to go against Westfall. The way he hit him.
That could have very easily caught against Kareem.
Sure
that was
could have.
kind of a moving pick, but they caught against Westfall.
Take a body blow and get a foul beside. McAdoo hits you with an offensive rebound and a tap in. 47-41 now, and 7:20 to go in the first half. Edwards regains it. Pittman.
Phoenix is executing very well in a half-court game, which is causing a lot of problems for LA. And John McLeod is telling his players, keep them off the offensive boards. They're really getting hurt on the offensive board.
Mahalik has the foul. And it goes against Westfall again. That's two in a hurry. We've got a timeout in the forum. Westfall and the Suns, and the Lakers will go over and huddle with Pat Riley, and we'll be right back. What a difference this game is in the second period from what we have witnessed earlier in this series. Now, here's the field goal percentage just tonight. And look at what Phoenix is shooting in the second period, Kevin.
That's an entire difference. They've been able to counteract the bench of LA, and that's the 8-point lead.
And the stars are out tonight. Kevin, that's Ann Margaret. I haven't seen her since freshman English class back in Northwestern. And that's her husband, Roger Smith, there seated alongside her. She has been a basketball fan for years.
Brent, did you cheat off her in English?
I couldn't concentrate. I got to tell you that. here's Magic coming in now. Whips it over to Worthy. Ships it in now to Kareem. Skyhook.
That's a great outlet. If in trouble, go to the big man down in deep.
Macy coming up on McGee. 6:34 to go here in the first half. Here's Edwards. They are shooting with confidence here tonight. I cannot stress how well the Suns have played so far. Macy backing away from a potential foul. McAdoo cruising in that time, slipped inside of Nance, and the foul was called. It'll go against Nance, not Edwards now. Edwards is playing with those two, and that's one on Nance. So it is important that Edwards, of course, avoid that third foul here in the first half if he can.
Nance has played the entire half, and he's going to have to get a little rest, but he's young, and he's paid well enough to play all in.
Got all summer, right,
That's
Coach?
exactly right.
Coaches are all alike. Pittman ships Mason. Well, Walter Davis did get a little more rest in that opening in the second period than he did the other day.
That will help him.
Macy gets the bounce, and Cooper will soon check back in. And the Suns continue to lead here in the second period. This is going to bolster their confidence. This is Worthy. Pittman guarding him. Worthy got him in the air and drew the foul. Nice play by James Worthy.
That's just a great individual move. He faked Pittman up in the air and jumped into him for the three-point play. Cooper coming in from the game.
So the Lakers will have Cooper and Magic in the backcourt. McAdoo, Worthy, and Abdul-Jabbar up front. 8 points for Worthy, off the bench already. Macy and Davis in the backcourt for the Suns. Pittman, Edwards, and Nance up front. Edwards. Knocked away by Worthy. He'll go after it. Tried to save it. Went to the Suns. Stolen by Johnson. Davis gets it back. Here's Nance. Loose Pittman. Nance moves toward the basket with that long reach. He just extended and held and then dropped it through. He's a superb NBA player. Kareem fouled as he came up. Now Macy moved in on the double team and fouled him, so that's 2 on him. Edwards was there also, and I was going to hold up until Mahalik made his signal. Kurt Rambis returning for Los Angeles. And Kareem with a pair of free throws.
That was a very good double team, Brent, of Kareem. They shouldn't have fouled him. They were aggressive defending him that time.
There's the Rambis fan club. The Hanson brothers, right?
The Hanson brothers from Slapshot.
Missing that free throw. Edwards ships to Davis. Cooper keeping him over there now. Out of the middle if he can. Pittman gets double team coverage, so he sends it back to Walter, and Walter will send up one outside.
Walter Davis.
The Celtics are waiting, but the Suns are not going to go quietly. Worthy. Macy bringing it up. Lakers have called off some of that pressure in the backcourt. Edwards outside. Shot in a little too deeply. Magic on the far side. Comes toward the middle. Macy trying to get him back to the outside. Magic kept the shot. Rebound Edwards, and here's Macy. It's 4-on-2 Suns. Macy takes it himself.
That was a very good decision and very good fast break by Kyle Macy. He can shoot the jumper, stop at the foul line, take the easy jumper. That's almost like a layup for him.
Phoenix led by 2 at the end of the first. They're up by 9 with 3:50 to go here in the second. Cooper. Macy runs it down. He's quick tonight too, and here comes Davis against Magic. Davis misses, cut off by Magic, and it'll be Cooper's rebound. Here's Worthy. Magic. Kareem wants it in deep on Edwards. Chips it back to Magic, out of bounds, hit by the Suns, and 9 on the shot. Lucas returns. Nance gets his first break. He has played extremely well. Cooper. Now they've got 1 on the shot, and Worthy finally realizes it, got it off in time, score it. Just at the buzzer, James Worthy got it off. He didn't know the shot clock was down to 2. Timeout has been called here in the Forum.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your chance to win a WCF.
Phoenix must win to stay alive. Already the Boston Celtics have wrapped up the Eastern Conference Championship. 115-108 their final tonight against Milwaukee. Coming up at the half, Pat O'Brien will have highlights. You'll see Larry Bird. He scored 21, and Parrish had 17, as did Dennis Johnson. Also the coin toss. He'll tell you how Houston won it today, as you already know, and who they're going to select. And also some NBA bloopers. Kevin, I heard that perhaps you're involved in one of those.
I always seem to be involved in the bloopers.
Keep that sense of humor, kid. A coach needs it.
You betcha.
Bulls will be much better next year. You can bet on it. No, I shouldn't say that. You can count on it. Macy ships it down to Davis.
I think he's the finest jump shooter we have in the league, particularly from long range. And he's such a pure shooter. They set up a great offensive play for him, and it executed well.
Johnson sends it into Worthy. Worthy's had a great first half here. Ball out of bounds, Lakers ball.
Worthy has 13 points already. He's had sensational. When he's shooting the ball from the outside, he's almost impossible to stop.
Played college ball under Dean Smith down at North Carolina. Now Michael Jordan is coming out. There, Magic Johnson gets open inside. They ship it to him.
That's a bad defense at that time by defensive help by Pittman. Though you got to cut the pass, the weak side off.
2:30 now. Edwards rising up. Got the bounce. And the Suns have maintained their advantage against Pat Riley's bench. Lucas coming out that time on McAdoo, but Bob gets it right back. Lucas had released.
That has really hurt Phoenix. That's the 12th point that Lakers have scored on the offensive boards. That's almost a fourth of their points.
Macy gets the corner, one back to Edwards after Kareem switched. Score it and send him to the free throw line. James Edwards with a power move inside.
Number 11, Bob McAdoo.
And a foul is on McAdoo. That's 3 on Bob since coming off of Riley's bench.
15 foul. Byron Scott replacing Michael.
This is a good bounce for Phoenix. The ball was fumbled. Edwards hung real well in the air to finish the play. He's a good foul shooter.
One shot, man.
The game so far, about 4 or 5 breaks have gone Phoenix's way, and that usually pays off in the end. They've had some real good bounces.
Edwards has scored 14 points already. Byron Scott has returned. He'll work in that backcourt along with Magic, and the Lakers will have Worthy, McAdoo, and Kareem up front. And it would appear that Jamal Wilkes' playing time is going to be limited now the rest of the night, probably at best. Kareem sky high. No rust on that shot,
Just
even at his
doesn't miss.
age. 17 already for number 33. Lucas. And Maurice Lucas has scored 12. Nance has 16. So the Sun forwards have shot well in the first half of the Forum tonight. Time running down here in the first half. We're going to have a 20-second timeout by the Lakers. Pat Riley wants to establish a little strategy over there on the side. He and Bill Burtka directing this Los Angeles Laker team. And of course, as I mentioned the other day, some of the players think this is the best Laker team they have ever played on.
They feel that. Also, Jerry West, the general manager, feels that. But right now, you can see a little picture of concern on their faces. They're playing pretty well themselves, and when they play well, they're usually up 10 to 12. And right now, they're down 9 points because Phoenix is shooting the lights out. Everything they take is going in the basket. I feel there's a little concern right now with the Lakers.
Confidence soaring over there with Alvin Adams and the rest of the Suns. And Pat Riley is up, and Bill Burtka there has the chart. He's seated next to Mitch Kupchak on the Laker bench. There's a minute 8 to go here in the first half. Magic puts it down, gets inside the paint with a driving layup. Pressure now by Scott on Macy. They'll try for a quick close here. Scott falls. Macy gets free.
Kyle Macy.
Davis out on Johnson. Kareem moves inside, and Lucas picking him off. Adams will help Cooper. Missing a three-pointer. Pittman went for the rebound, and Kareem fell to the floor. And it goes against Lucas. Lucas powering Kareem.
Lucas just fired Kareem to the floor that time. Lucas claims he did not foul. Let's see if he fouled or not. He just fires him to the floor and claims I never touched him.
Incidental contact.
Exactly right. That'd be 15 yards in football.
Alvin Scott is on the floor for the Phoenix Suns. He is number 14. So they'll take Edwards out so he does not get another foul here late in the half. And they'll keep Nance on the bench. Floor being dried up.
All right, it's in play, one.
Lucas off to Mason. 30 seconds. The Lakers know they'll get it back. Cloud brings Lucas over to the weak side. Wants Macy to take his time. John watching the clock. Now he wants Alvin to move. Inside to Walter Davis. There's the play. And he'll come to the free throw line. On Coach John McLeod's signal, they went to that play, and it was perfect.
Sensational execution. John McLeod ran the whole play from the sidelines. He told Adams when to come high. He told Davis when to cut. He did everything but make the pass for the three-point play. That's beautiful to watch.
Missing the free throw. Last shot time for the Lakers. How unusual for them to be trailing after the second period. Kareem throws up a sky hook. And that is the end of the first half. No basket by Cooper. The buzzer had sounded. That basket did not count. The Suns lead it by 10 points. Pat O'Brien is coming up in just a moment. Look at the field goal percentage. Look how the Suns blazed away in the first half. They hit 67%, held the Lakers to 50. You say held them to 50. Let me tell you something. These Lakers usually hit 54 or 55%. Kevin, I'm amazed at the fast break statistic.
That's a big difference. 14-4. The Lakers usually outscore every team they play in the fast break. Phoenix got 10 more fast break points than the Lakers.
And of course, by the periods, we want to show you that, because we have stressed so much how the Suns have fallen apart in the second period. But here tonight, 38-30, they outscore the Lakers. Kevin, I alluded, though, to the point. Where's the spark? Where's Michael Cooper? What's going on? The Lakers have got the Boston Celtics waiting for him. Why don't they close them out?
Surprisingly, Cooper hasn't had a point yet in the ball game. Magic's not even as lively as he usually is. Of course, it's only the first half. 67% shooting by Phoenix. That's going to be pretty hard to duplicate the second half. LA will play better, but there's some concern on their faces.
When John McLeod came back on the floor, he didn't want Riley to see him, but he flashed us the thumbs up signal. He thinks things are all right, and if they are, we'll be back down in Phoenix on Friday night for a Game 6, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, if the series goes the full 7, we're right back here in the Forum, and Kevin and I will have to call our divorce attorneys. I need a lawyer on the phone much longer. We're about ready to start the second half here with the Suns holding on now to that 10-point lead. All the action coming your way the rest of the way. Again, a reminder, the entire championship series will be broadcast live and exclusively by the CBS television network. So Coach John McLeod, who has engineered so far this successful appearance by the Suns in Inglewood. And again, here's a man who, after a tough loss, trailing 3-1, ordered up 2 full-scale scrimmages in Phoenix. They taped and waged war, and it appears to have worked, because they were more ready in the first half than the Lakers were. But there's a lot of talent on this team. Make no mistake about it. And you have just seen a couple of the great ones.
There's some great plays on the Lakers. They'll be ready. Top of the period right now will be key. See if Phoenix can still shoot the outside shot the way they shot it in the first half.
Macy brings it down on McGee. Nance swings to Davis, knocked away by Rambis. It's the Laker defense. Off to McGee. This could be a big lift. He comes in, scores 2. Walter Davis brings it up for the Suns. Gets into the middle. He's short. And it is Rambis. Off to Magic. They're gone to go.
John McLeod needs a timeout. Very good timeout by John McLeod. 2 quick fast break baskets by LA. Try to slow him down a little bit. Take your time. Slow the game down. Don't let them get on a roll, because they can score quicker than anybody.
Here's that last sequence, Kevin.
Classic LA break. Get the ball in Magic's hands. Cooper gets his first 2 points of the game on the end of the break.
Jack Nicholson is here, and during that timeout, Joe Prosky, the Suns trainer, went over and got his autograph.
He's the assistant coach. Since he's been here, they got 4 straight points.
Macy coming up for the Suns now. They want to quiet this Laker run. The crowd here in the Forum starting to get into it. Macy. And he missed. Lucas couldn't get it. And the Lakers can roll up 3 straight here as we start the second half. Magic coming through. No basket, says Earl Strom. Offense. 2 fouls on Magic. Davis throws the ball. Nance saves it. But he stepped out of bounds. Now it'll be the Laker ball. Davis simply thought Nance was going to wait over here on the near side to us. And he broke down the floor and didn't see the ball. Inside to Kareem. Now Rambis. And it is Kurt Rambis who has sparked this comeback. defensively, rebounding, and now he shoots up a field goal. Macy to the middle. Doesn't get the roll. And the Lakers steal it again. Here comes Cooper. 3-on-2 Magic. Kevin, the Lakers have lit the fuse now, and the time bomb may explode here in the fourth.
This time it's Cooper in the middle. Very unusual. Magic finished the break off on a layup. He's usually the man in the middle.
Many in the crowd now in the forum starting to chant, "We want Boston. We want Boston." The Celtics earlier tonight wrapping up the Eastern Conference title, beating back Milwaukee 115-108. Now it is the chant of defense. The Suns do not have a field goal yet in the second half. Nance maneuvering on Cooper, and there's a whistle. No basket. He was fouled before he shot.
That was the first time that the Lakers has shown some kind of trap, but it did bother Phoenix. They could have a tough time getting a shot off in that sequence.
Rambis is on Lucas. Lucas is short. Here they come again. Ships to Rambis. Kareem underneath, had it taken away. Edwards gets it off to Lucas. Comes to Nance. He's fouled, and he'll come to the line. That's a big moment for the Suns.
Talking to John McLeod, Lucas, for a big man, can pass the basketball. You don't see a 6'10" man, 6'9" man leading the break. Power forward, nice pass to Nance. Nance will take the contact, finish it off. Nance has become an excellent basketball player. He's really been a great find for Phoenix.
Cooper now with 3 fouls. Magic runs it down and brings it up for the Lakers. Gets it to Rambis, who couldn't get a handle on it. Sends it back to Rambis. They're taking advantage of the double-team defense on Kareem and simply swinging Rambis open.
Brent, if you double team, you better have weak side help. Phoenix does not have good weak side help.
Stolen by the Lakers. Cooper ships it off to Mike McGee, but he stepped out of bounds. Suns ball. Suns led by 10 at the half. They've scored only 2 in the second half, and that's the lead right now. The Lakers have outscored them 10-2. Macy has it taken away. Rambis coming up with the ball. He drew the foul.
That was a good foul, Brent, by Lucas, because they had another fast break basket on the other end. It's only Lucas' second foul.
McGee. Cooper to Magic. Magic outside, short. Suns ball, but the Lakers are playing with much more intensity. They have that fire, that spark that was missing here in the first half. Macy goes down, fouled by McGee. Whatever Riley said to them at this particular half, he fired them up. I don't know whether he was angry with them or he reminded them what happened last year when they got forced to a 6th game and they had no rest before Philadelphia, and they don't want that to happen against Boston. This is a different team than we saw in the first half. Back to Edwards, who hits a big field goal. Into Kareem, batted away, and Edwards fouled him. Edwards complaining to Earl Strom. That's 3 on the technical.
That's the 3rd personal, 2nd team foul, also a technical foul against Minnesota.
That was a good call by Earl Strom. There was a foul on Edwards. Look who's shooting the technical. Kareem. That's very unusual when your center be shooting your technical fouls. Shows you the touch he has.
Nance out on Magic. Kareem ships Cooper. Nance with a hand on it. Free to Davis. McGee is back. Edwards is on the other side. Big man got back quickly on the break. 5-point Phoenix lead. 8-minute mark here in the third period in the Forum. Best crowd of the series so far in Los Angeles by far.
Back up, back up, back up.
Inside the base, inside the base.
One out.
Help ball, help ball.
Kareem swinging it in. Davis. Rammed in by Larry Nance. Cooper has it stolen by Davis. Abdul-Jabbar.
That's still good, Brent, to make a shot like that. It's so automatic. When they double team him, he passes off for 2 points, or else he scores.
As Edwards came up, no shot. Worthy and Scott check in, and that foul is going to go against Magic Johnson. And that's 3 on Magic. And that is the 4th team foul at the 6:40 mark against the Lakers. Only 2 on the Suns. Lakers ball. Worthy getting it into the hands of Magic, who comes into the middle and down the lane.
You can't let him drive all the way. Either Macy or Nance should have jumped in and taken the charge.
Macy. Get away from the ball, pushing underneath. Lucas was trying to keep Worthy outside, and that's number 3 on Lucas.
Worthy's a very difficult player for Lucas to play because of his quickness. Lucas cannot stay with him because of Worthy's great quickness.
Back up, back up, back up.
McGee to Kareem and back to McGee. 3-pointer. It's right in the hands of Scott. Passed off, and the basket is put down by McGee. Just an entirely different Laker team than we saw in the first half. Crowd into the game now. Macy trying to turn the corner on McGee, and McGee fouled it.
That's the penalty. It will be 2 shots. Macy, a very good foul shooter. As you said, Brent, Pat Riley definitely told them they were shooting 7%. Phoenix at half were playing no defense. Let's go out and be aggressive defensively. You've seen it. They've gotten the penalty by being aggressive, but it's been a total difference. That and a great play of Kareem.
The decisions never stop for a basketball coach, do they? Constantly something on their mind. That's why they use the assistants all the time. Can't see everything that happens once on the floor. Johnson trying to get in. As he came into Nance, there was a foul. And it is against Larry. That's 3 on Nance.
Number 22, Larry Nance, 3rd personal, 4th team foul.
Nance and Lucas cannot afford to get into foul trouble. They've played most of the game. They both have 3 fouls. They have to be a little careful now.
Stay home, Kyle, stay home.
That means for Macy to stay in on Kareem and not come out on McGee. They want McGee to take that shot. So it's an 85-82 game. Macy comes back, dishes to Lucas. Now it'll be Magic who will try to regain the offense here for the Lakers. Nance will try to keep him out of the middle. Worthy faces up on Lucas, spins now. Short, Lucas rebounds. Back to Macy from Walter Davis, and he simply missed the layup. Going to Magic with one hand. Nance got a hand on it. McGee tried to save it, and then he crashes into the press row there. McGee is down out beyond the end line. He's all right. We can take a look at it. Magic just simply swung the ball. Now watch McGee. He'll go crashing up and down over a row of photographers, but he was fine. There will be a timeout here in the Forum. We've got 4:28 to go, and the Suns lead the Lakers by 5. Kevin, every time you watch Magic, he'll show you something new.
This is an unbelievable pass. This is a left-handed pass by a 6'8" man. He caught the ball in stride. Actually, it was a good pass if McGee didn't stop. Unbelievable play of Magic Johnson.
And of course, the Lakers just one victory away from an NBA World Championship Series. But if the Suns hold on here and win this, we would have a Game 6 in the Western Final from the Valley of the Sun at 11:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 down there in Phoenix. Boy, that place would be rocking if the Suns hold on here.
John McLeod told us if they can win tonight, you'll see the wildest crowd in the history of the league Friday night.
Here's McGee. Moving it to Magic. So far, the Suns may have weathered at least this initial storm. McGee is short. Macy rebounds off to Davis. Nance is moving through.
They have weathered the storm by pushing the ball up the floor and getting some easy opportunity baskets. The last 3 baskets have been simple baskets. They're going to give the Lakers the outside shot, make them beat them over the top.
There's Scott outside.
Scott's in the game. McAdoo will be in the game in a minute because Pat Riley also can see that Phoenix is just standing in front of Kareem and won't let the ball in.
Here's Nance. Ships Lucas. Back to Walter Davis. They gave him that shot.
Davis couldn't believe he was so wide open.
He was looking for somebody.
He was looking for someone in the yellow shirt.
3:20 in the third. Cooper will come in along with McAdoo.
Try to post up McGee against Macy. Now into Kareem.
Scott. Nance off. Here comes Davis. McGee is back. Mason sends it into Edwards. Short. Magic's off. Off to Scott. McGee's ahead of him. Couldn't get a handle. And here come Bob McAdoo and Michael Cooper into the game. Magic Johnson and Mike McGee will sit down for Riley. And we get word, Kevin, that just down the turnpike, should say the freeway out here in Southern California, the Detroit Tigers in the 9th inning leading the California Angels 4-2. The amazing Tigers are going for their 16th straight win on the road tonight. 3 outs away from getting it. Here's Lucas now for the Phoenix Suns. Hitting that layup. Cooper. To Scott. Into Kareem. Ships back to Cooper. Cooper's off, and Lucas reaching in on McAdoo. There was contact. Loose ball foul, and it'll go against McAdoo.
The game plan for Phoenix right now is almost perfect. Unless the Lakers hit their long jump shots, they won't get the ball into Kareem. They have to hit the outside shot. And now with the penalty on both sides, every foul is going to be 2 shots. You've got to like Phoenix's situation right now, Brett.
You would be very tempted to take Kareem out and try your small lineup in this situation. Rambis returning. McAdoo will go out. He has 4 personal fouls. That's why he's leaving the game right now.
That's a factor because Rambis is really not a good outside shooter, and that means that his men will totally play off Rambis and make him shoot it over the top and make it tougher to get it into Kareem.
And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. 2 minutes, third period.
2 minutes, 2 minutes remaining in the period.
Here's Kareem. Over Edwards missing. Lucas had to rebound, lost control. Worthy got it back on the race. Comes free. Misses a shot snapped down by Nance. Davis wants it on the side. Nance keeps it. Now he gets it over to Davis. Back to Nance, who comes in. Drew the foul. Scott was there, and Scott fouled him.
Here's Nance again, the big man in the middle of the break. Right back from Davis to Nance. Almost a sensational shot. But 3 or 4 times we've seen Phoenix with the ball with the 6, 9, or 10 man with the ball in the middle.
I'll tell you, that time Nance could have dished it off to Edwards, who was trailing on that play. He did not have good control of his body. He was spinning when he got in the middle. Edwards there was coming down behind him. Of course, Nance is not the one you want in the middle to begin with. You want Davis right in.
That's exactly right.
Be ready, whoa!
Edwards leaning against Kareem. Nance is there. Davis has surrounded the big fella. Now it's Cooper. Macy will slough off if Scott comes through him. Kareem falls down, loose, and as Rambis went to get it, Nance reached back on him and fouled him. And for Nance, that's 4 fouls.
John McLeod was just getting Nance out of the game to give him a little rest. He picked up the 4th foul, and now that could be a big concern for Phoenix. That could be a big play.
Rambis will come up to the free throw line. He'll try to get the Lakers back to within 10. And when you weather a storm like the Suns did, and you pull back ahead by 10, you can tell how the crowd has reacted here in the Forum. They've been taken back out of the game.
Exactly right. That's why if you particularly can get a couple of fast break baskets, that's the way you got in trouble, and you're able to go the other way and counteract their fast break. It really takes the crowd out of the game. Phoenix looks like they're in good shape right now, but they have to be careful in foul trouble to Lucas. He's got 3 now. He can't pick up his 4th.
That's Charlie Pittman, who has replaced Nance. He's number 32. He's turned in some impressive minutes for John McLeod in this series so far. This is Davis. Sends it back to Lucas, who ships it to Edwards. This is a superb game by the Suns. I'm more impressed with them here than I was in Game 3 when they won at home. Here's Kareem. Rolls it up. Got the roll, and he'll come to the free throw line.
He's been awesome, Kareem, but one problem with the Lakers right now, he's about the whole offense. They're going to him every single time down the floor. 2 things happen. The other players feel like they're out of the game, and secondly, Kareem could get wear down and not be ready for the end of the game. So it could turn against LA, but it's tough for a coach not to pay it down to the big foul.
John has to bring Edwards out now with those 4 fouls. This is the first time I've seen the Lakers all year when I thought they might be missing Norm Nixon. Here comes Alvin Adams crashing through.
Another easy basket. Steph had 7 or 8 easy baskets in this quarter. Totally shocked the Lakers so far.
Cooper gets it into Worthy, who muscles in. And his ball goes out of bounds. Lakers ball. And Alvin Scott checks in, and Maurice Lucas will lead.
Good substitution. Give Lucas the last 33 seconds of the quarter rest and a 2-minute timeout.
Byron Scott. And he was out of bounds. It'll go over on the turnover to the Suns.
Look for one shot. Hold it for the last shot.
Davis put it up a little early on the Suns. Battle underneath, and there was a loose ball.
Against Worthy, it'll be 2 shots for Phoenix. Pittman had the inside position. Worthy came over his back. Chance to open it up to 14. What a move they've made in there. They would cut it to 2, the Lakers, and they've run it to 14.
What an incredible period. Lakers came out with fire in their eyes. There was a blaze out here, and the Suns simply extinguished it maintained their poise, stayed right in the game, and now are back in control of it. And with 18 seconds to go in the third, they have 100 points on the Lakers. 100-87.
Watch maybe a three-point play attempt by Cooper from the outside.
Scott takes it instead. Was not there. Davis rebounds, and that's the end of the third period, with the Suns leading 100-87. We'll return to the Forum with fourth period action after these messages from your local stations. In Los Angeles, there's a surefire way to fire up the crowd. Get the pretty girls out. Absolutely. And we are ready to start the money quarter. And I can't believe the Phoenix Suns are at 100-87 at the end of 3. Game 6 would be Friday night in Phoenix. 8:30 Phoenix time, 11:30 Eastern time. The battle for the West is far from over. The East is all done. The Boston Celtics have won it. Cooper missing Lakers' first shot. I don't think the Lakers can believe what's happening either,
They
Kevin.
can't believe. Watch them for some traps now. They got a quick unit on the floor. They might go to some real full court and half court traps.
Here is Walter Davis. Tap back by Adams. Pittman rebounding. No foul. Scott got the ball. Brings it back down for the Lakers. Dish to the side to Cooper, and there's a foul there. Michael Cooper will be shooting free throws. And the foul's on Pittman.
Number 32, Charles Pittman. Second personal, first team foul.
Here will come the trap right now. The Lakers are going into their fist defense, which means trap. You just seen Pat Riley give them the fist. They will trap at half court. It's a key period right now to Phoenix to make sure they can execute real well. John McLeod's telling his players, he knows the trap's coming. He's telling his players where to go on the floor.
Macy brings it up. Pittman sends it back to Macy.
Illegal defense.
Illegal defense.
Illegal defense called against the Lakers for violation against James Worthy.
Might have been the strategy right then of Phoenix to try to get that call, because the second one will be with a technical, and they'll see a lot of trapping towards the end of the game.
Here's Adams sending Pittman. Ships, bad pass. Worthy got a hand on it. McAdoo on the steal. Off now to Cooper. Cooper to Worthy. Adams regains it. Gets it back to Alvin Scott, who battles to save it. Lakers have got another turnover. McAdoo is off to Scott. Scott loses control.
What Phoenix has to do against the trap is make sure when you have the open shot, take it. Don't overpass, because they're passing into the hands of the quickness of the Lakers.
To Alvin Scott outside. Missing. McAdoo got it away from Pittman. Off to Cooper. This is Magic. Cooper. Magic is held up by Macy. There's contact underneath, and the foul is called. 3 on Macy, and Lucas returns for the Suns.
John McLeod's wasting no time. The importance of this game is no more. Get your good players in the game.
Scott into Worthy. Stolen by Macy. Macy comes down. He'll go to the glass with a left hand. He missed it. Lucas battling for the rebound, and he was fouled. Luis Lucas hammered underneath.
Foul number 32, Magic.
And for Magic, that is 4 personal fouls.
4 personal, first team foul.
Timeout has been called here in the Forum.
Great steal, great hands by Macy on this play. Strips, worthy of the ball. He takes it all away. He got everybody falling asleep. He takes it by Cooper. Surprisingly, he's not as quick as Cooper. He misses his shot, but Lucas pounds in to rebound the offensive boards and gets fouled for 2 shots.
$15,840 in Dansenberry, and if we've got a game 6, we invite you to be there. This series is far from over, and I imagine the Gorilla is polishing up a few acts for a possible return. And there's the Brain Trust. Al Bianchi with his back to you, John Wetzel, and of course John McLeod. And they stopped the great Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the form. So far they have. That's 101-91. That's a 10-point lead again. 9:48. And a final score out of Anaheim. The Detroit Tigers have done it again. 4-2. Sparky Anderson beats the Angels. 16 straight road games for the Tigers. They haven't lost this year on the road. Ties a 72-year-old record of the Washington Senators. And here the Lakers are trying to get into the NBA Championship Series for the 3rd straight time. McAdoo puts down 2. Oh, they're cooking tonight. Macy dribbling with Cooper trailing. Using the shot clock. Macy begins his assault. What a beautiful layup that was by Kyle.
He's playing against a great defender, Cooper. The last 2 times it went right by him because Cooper tried to steal the basketball instead of playing position defense.
Davis now backing up on McAdoo. Worthy outside.
That's about the first time in this half they've been able to hit back-to-back jump shots to draw out the Phoenix defense a little bit now.
Abdul-Jabbar soon to return for Riley. Shot clock down at 7. Davis.
Not a bad shooter.
The best in the world are showing you just why they are. And some more of the best, the Boston Celtics are waiting for the winners. Macy can't believe that he was called for a foul. That's 4 on Kyle. Here's Kareem.
One thing we have not seen Jamal Wilkes come back in the game, so he has not regained his form, and he's really a terrific playoff player.
On the turnover, it goes to the Suns. Worthy was claiming he was held.
He might have been held, but
there are some strong hands in this league.
It sure is.
Just go out there and try to move on one of those big fellows when he's hand checking you on the hip.
Impossible.
Nance maneuvering inside, missed the shot. Moose got it right back, came up again. You gotta love the determination of the Suns here tonight. This is unbelievable the way they're not backing away. Worthy again outside. Short. Worthy follows, and that time he was fouled. He'll come to the free throw line. It's 3 on Alvin Adams. And Westfall will replace Macy.
One big mistake that Maurice Lucas is making. He's doing a good job. He's giving them Worthy the outside shot, but when Worthy takes the shot, Lucas takes off down the floor. Big Luke's got to get back under the basket and rebound the ball. He's their best rebounder. Don't take off. Stay at home.
Suns hit here, they'd really be in control. Dish to Adams, left hand on Kareem, miss. Magic was fouled Nance, and that's the 5th foul on Larry Nance. That's a big moment.
That was a bad foul by Larry Nance. He had no chance to do anything with the play. That's his 5th foul. It's the 15th foul for Phoenix. The 2 shots every time now for the Lakers. And the Lakers only have one team foul. That could be very key towards the end of this game.
Nance will sit down, and the big man for the Phoenix Suns becomes number 14, Alvin Scott. Foul situation.
The reason John McLeod is using Scott, he told me before the game, he's an experienced player, been in the league 7 years. Mike Sanders, being a rookie, might not be ready for this type game, so he's going to go with Scott if he has to. And with the foul trouble in Nance, he needs him.
An 11-point lead. And now the Lakers are poised and trying to get something going. On a bad play, a turnover. Magic brings it down. Gets into the middle. Here they come. Westfall gets to Adams. Davis didn't get a handle. He's got it. Now another turnover. It's an easy layup. From Phoenix, that'll be 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, if a game 7 is necessary in this series, that would be back here on the Forum. Lakers trailing by 7. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Davis. Big shot by Walter Davis.
Picture jump shot. When in trouble, go to your best player. The Lakers go to Kareem. Phoenix goes to Walter Davis.
Edwards is back in, defending against Kareem. Macy is taking Scott. Lucas has McAdoo sealed up, and McAdoo hit the jumper.
But you said it before. These are the best, and they're showing us why.
Macy comes down on Magic. Goes to the corner. The shot by Davis from that side. They may have just turned it over to him and said, go ahead, Greyhound, show us what you can do. McAdoo coming up, fouled by Lucas. And for Maurice Lucas, that is 4.
The penalty is so critical. The Lakers still have one team foul. Phoenix is over the penalty. That could be really critical down the stretch of the game. You can't be down like this. They could give 3 more fouls and it still wouldn't give a foul shot to Phoenix.
Scott is out and Cooper is in for the Lakers. Edwards sends it off to Kyle Mason. An 8-point Phoenix lead. Edwards through Lucas. Faces up on McAdoo. He stays with it. Loose. Macy tracks it down. Gets inside.
Macy's showed unbelievable poise in this game, leading his club. I think he's been the key outside of Davis.
Cooper into Worthy. Fouled as he came up. He'll come to the line and a chance for a big 3-pointer.
That's where they miss Nance. Nance is the shot blocker. You don't get as many layups. Foul on Scott. Here's inside. Worthy's tough. He loves to go to the middle. Pump fake. 3-point play.
Saw Edwards hesitating there underneath because he was in foul trouble. He couldn't go up. But right now, John McLeod is going to have Nance return. And Scott goes out. Nance is in with the 5 fouls. 4:56. So he either play it out or foul out of the game.
Got to be very careful. Cannot lose Nance in this game. The whole front line's getting in foul trouble.
Lucas playing with 4. Nance with 5. Edwards with 4. Nance comes out. Lucas to pick on Cooper. Davis rolls and attracts the double team. Throws it to Macy, but Worthy is there. Ill-advised pass across the floor against the double team in the corner. They trapped on Davis and it worked. This time he goes to work and shoots on the double team and gets it back.
And Cooper pushed him to his right hand. They double team him. Great desire by Walter Davis. He throws it away. He wants the ball right back.
23 for Davis. Double teaming on Kareem. Rolls through the lane. He's short, but he gets it back. Missed. Third miss. And it's tapped in on the other side by Cooper. A 6-point Phoenix lead. 3:45 in game 5. The Suns must win or their season is over. Here comes Davis outside again. Off the mark that time. Now it's the Lakers. Magic. Game 5 of this Western Conference Final Series between the Suns and the Lakers will continue after this message and a word from your local stations. You'd think we were in Dallas, or Phoenix, or Philadelphia, or Boston, or any place except laid-back Los Angeles.
This is wild, fella. You don't see this reaction by the crowd. They're usually gone home by now with 3:27 left in the game. Everything favors the Lakers right now. Timeouts, the foul situation, everything's in their favor except the score. It's still a 4-point lead for Phoenix.
3:21 to go, and the Suns, Davis some help, as you pointed out, Kevin. Macy will try. In and out. Out of bounds. Now the Suns will set a play. Lucas is trying to deny Kareem the middle of the lane. Jump between Nance and Wood. And Earl Strom is over there trying to separate Lucas and Kareem.
Nance should back tap between Macy and Davis, and they'll get the tap. Macy and Davis have to keep Magic and Cooper and don't let them slide by to steal it. Good job.
Run by Macy, and as he goes down, there's a foul. And that's 5 on Magic Johnson.
That's a good job. Back tap to Macy. Looked like it might just trip, but that's 5 fouls on Magic. But that shows you when you're not in a penalty, there's no foul shots. If that was turned around, LA will be going to the foul line.
Shot clock, plenty of time. Lucas rolls to the glass on Kareem and drew the foul.
That also might have been goaltending. I think that ball was hit off the round. But a good move by Lucas. Take it to the basket. Mismatch with Kareem, drives it to the right. I think that ball might have been hit off the board. That could have been a basket. Lucas or Nance have to get in the offense or Edwards. You can't do it with guard shooting jump shots. Macy and Davis from the outside. They have to get the big men involved in the offense. They'll go right down to Kareem.
Nance took away the short pass, and so they wound up with McAdoo. Worthy battling for the rebound. He's got it. McAdoo sends it back to Cooper. Now it's Magic on the double team. Cooper spins inside for the layup. Kicked out of bounds, Suns ball.
Reset the clock, 24 seconds left. Pat Riley wants a timeout. He has 4 left. If he lets one go down past 2 minutes, he would only get 3 in the last 2 minutes. Very good move by Pat Riley because he only had 19 seconds to use his last timeout.
Back in the Forum in Los Angeles, I'm Brent Musburger along with Kevin Lockley. That's the timeout situation.
Big advantage for the Lakers. They have 3 full timeouts and they're 20 seconds. Suns only have 1 timeout in the 22nd.
But John McLeod was forced to use a couple when the Lakers came out storming early here in the second half. Edwards rises with a jumper and misses. McAdoo rebounds. Lakers can pull to within 2. Here's Magic. Kareem. Magic. Lucas rebounds.
Should get the ball to Walter Davis. See if he can go one-on-one with Cooper.
Macy came inside, off a foot with the ball.
That's all a little bit of a break for Phoenix because you keep resetting the clock to 24 seconds when it's kicked, so they get a chance to use a little bit more of the clock. Here's Davis.
Spinning, drew the foul.
Individual one-on-one game by Davis against Cooper. Cooper has not been able to control Davis in this game, and Cooper's an outstanding defensive player. Now the Lakers are also in the penalty because you only allowed 2 with 2 minutes left. The second one, but you're in the penalty, so it's equal in the penalty right now. That was a big play for Phoenix. Maybe the biggest play of the game.
Now they lead by 6, and it'll be Pat Riley and the Lakers who will use one of their 3 timeouts at the 1:42 mark. You think the Boston Celtics are leaving their TV sets?
They're watching.
For the final minute and 42 seconds of the 5th game of the Western Conference Final. If the Suns hold on, we'll bring you the 6th game live out of the Valley of the Sun. And of course, that is on Friday night, 11:30 Eastern time, 8:30 down in Phoenix. And of course, they dearly love to sell all those tickets down there tomorrow. I don't think they have any trouble. Kareem coming in was fouled. Score it, and he'll come to the line.
Big play by Kareem. Almost an accidental foul. It was calling Edwards. That's 5 fouls. That's one thing you did not want to do, is to give him a 3-point play opportunity. And Kareem's got a chance to convert the 3-pointer here.
Got the roll. He cut the lead in half.
Davis, one-on-one. Look for Macy open.
Magic jumps over on him. Macy spins inside. Can't do that with Magic giving away that many inches. Now the Lakers can pull to within 1. There's a snap pass. A date with the Boston Celtics is at stake. Final minute. Davis goes to work. It's a 3-point Phoenix lead. And what a performance by Walter Davis down the stretch. Now Riley will set up play. You cannot say enough about Walter Davis. The Lakers had everything rolling for him that time. Davis went to work on Michael Cooper and hit it. .48 seconds for Pat Riley and the Lakers. They trail it, and the timeout situation suddenly is all even. John McLeod and the Phoenix Suns have played some gutty game, Kevin.
Scott's coming in the game for Walter Davis for defense. He's going to play Magic. The big thing now for Phoenix is not to foul. Don't give him a 3-point play opportunity, and try to keep the ball out of Kareem's hands.
So Scott comes out to guard Magic. Because of his size, they go to McAdoo. Got inside on Nance, pull up. It's a 1-point game with 39 seconds.
22nd timeout by Phoenix.
Davis will come back off the bench, and he'll return now for John McLeod. Scott will leave, as the situation substitution continues here for McLeod and the Suns.
This is simply a great game, Brent.
Unbelievable. And if the Suns can hold on here, Game 6 will come your way Friday night at 11:30 Eastern Time. And of course, if the Lakers win it, we'll start the NBA World Championship Series Sunday afternoon in the Boston Garden at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Crowd has loved this game.
It'll probably be a one-on-one situation for Walter Davis. Try to get the ball in his hands. Take the shot, the first good shot you get. You can't use up the whole pot.
Cooper is taking Davis. Edwards pops out high. Waits for Mason. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Now the Suns must hurry. It's Lucas outside. Hit the basket for the Phoenix Suns. Timeout for the Lakers with 16 seconds to go. Maurice Lucas may have brought about a 6th game of this Western Conference Final.
Lakers.
Right now, the Lakers have to think about shooting the three-point play. Their best three-point shooter would be Cooper. They might want to get Scott in the game. But if they don't make the shot, they have to foul immediately. There's still plenty of time. On the other hand, Phoenix cannot foul. For sure, don't foul. People will say, well, maybe they should foul so LA cannot shoot the three-point play, but don't foul at all. If LA makes a three-point shot from the outside, Brent, contested, you got to give him credit. In some ways, this could be the biggest night of the NBA season for the Boston Celtics. They have wrapped up the Eastern Conference Final, 115-108 over Milwaukee. So now they can sit back and relax until Sunday at the earliest, and perhaps even next Thursday, if this series should games, and we would finish up here in the Forum. And rest can be critical for Larry Bird and the rest of those talented players who survived that war against the New York Knicks and then put down the Bucks in 5 games. And of course, if the Lakers lose here and go into Phoenix and win in a 6th game, they've got to get on an airplane and travel all day Saturday into Boston and then play Game 1 of the World Championship Series against the Celtics on Sunday afternoon. So those things could be working now in K.C. Jones' favor with the Celtics as we approach that championship. You'll see every game broadcast live here on CBS. And of course, if Phoenix comes on and wins this in 7, who will ever forget the last time Phoenix and Boston met for the NBA championship? And that Friday night in the Boston Garden when we went through 3 overtimes before the Celtics prevailed. It was a classic series, and John McLeod did a fine job with the Suns then, and he's doing the same right here with them tonight. Scott's in the game for defense against Magic for Phoenix. Scott's in the game for offense, maybe the three-point shot for the Lakers. McAdoo can shoot the three-point also. He raises up. He takes it, misses, rebound by Nance. Gives now to Macy, and he is fouled by Byron Scott. We could be headed back to the Valley of the Sun. What time do we tee off, Coach? We got to get there early. It's very, very hot down there in the afternoon. Here comes Macy, very good foul shooter. He's got no more timeouts, only a 20-second left for the Lakers. If he makes 1 of 2, they're in pretty good shape, for sure. Remember what John McLeod told us. He said, Kevin, if we can win this tonight, if we can draw back to 3-2, I'll guarantee you a war on Friday night. We're going to climb all the way back in this if we can get this one in. Who would believe that this would happen? No one would believe that Phoenix would get up like this in this game. Absolutely not. Scott with a three-pointer. Off. And that's going to do it. The Phoenix Suns have brought about a 6th game in the Western Conference Final. And you must credit the effort of the coaches and the players. They could have quit here tonight against a very talented Los Angeles Laker team. They did not. Instead, they just showed us all the true grit in the world. 126-121. The Suns over the Lakers. What a job by Larry Nance and the rest of this team. And also, let me credit
the CBS crew that came in here tonight and brought you this game. It is the same crew that will be down in Phoenix on Friday night, and I'm sure you'll be along for that ride. 11:30 Eastern Time, 8:30 in Phoenix. Tickets for Game 6 on sale at the Suns office tomorrow. And there is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Walter Davis, he was our Miller Most Valuable Player with those 27 points, 12 of them in the fourth period. So thanks now to the CBS crew that